In here for IrishBoxing.com with the Celts, Tyrone McKenna. It is
What's
always good to
happening?
talk to you. The last time we talked was like on Zoom was ages ago. I know obviously we've had a conversations back and forth and me sending memes to you on Instagram, but we're not saying much about that. But anyways, how are we?
I'm all good. Just finished training about an hour ago, so I've had a shower and I'm just lying in bed. Fucked.
How's training going over in Deutschland, Germany?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's tough. I'd see to be honest, see when I originally I'd split with Pete, me and Pete sat down and I was talking and said I wanted to stay in Belfast with my kids, my family and stuff, and
And
I started
Beamish,
training.
and
I'm
Beamish.
Beamish, of course, but and I started training, and the training was good, but I just couldn't get in the zone.
Yeah,
So, like, I was waking up and I was arguing myself to go to training. I was like dadding, but it wasn't as strict as usually I am. And then I was doing the second session, no, but just in my main frame, it wasn't clicking that it was fading. So I kind of knew I needed to get away. I needed to zone in. I needed to focus on boxing. So I've got a friend in Germany. I've known him since the Jack Carroll fight. So I've known him years and years. I've always came over here, done a wee week or two with him, and it's always been great training.
yeah.
Um, he's a dedicated man. He gives all his efforts. He knows me well, obviously, because he's known me a long time. So I just said fuck it, I need to get over. So I booked the flight, flew over here, and it's been a great decision.
Mm.
Training's been unbelievable. It's been hard. I'm fully focused, really zoned in on Dylan Moran now, and I just can't wait to fight.
What's it like with this kind of gym hotel kind of regime? I say it's a bit like a Rocky thing, Tyrone, where you're just like you're zoned in, you're locked in,
Yeah, like
you know,
I need, I can't have comfort. I mean, see, when I was home, I guess stealing wee chicken nugget from
Chineses, chippers,
the my kids,
pints.
my kids were having a wee pizza party, and I was stealing the fucking slice of pizza and stuff like that, and I just felt too relaxed. Like I was going training. I'm training hard when I was in training, but then when I was getting home, it was like my mind was never in boxing. It was just I was just felt like it was living the life, daily life, like
Yeah,
having fun, and I think camp needs to be tough mentally and physically. I
yeah.
think you need to be locked away. You need to be suffering inside to bring out the best in you.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm in the ghetto now of Munich.
Is
Um,
that a real
I'm
ghetto?
trying.
Like, what's it like
I've
outside there? Like,
It's ghettoed out. Fuck's sake, there's gang warfare a couple of
oh
nights ago.
Jesus God! Wait, tell me
But,
about that. But like, wait, is it bad outside or like, is the hotel
nah, do you know
nice?
what? No, it's just all the best gyms, boxing gyms in the world are always in the roughest places, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So so you used to when you're boxing. It's just normal. It's just I'm just weighing everyone up saying it's ghetto day. It is rough outside, but
Yeah,
it's no rougher than anywhere else.
yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the training. I'm enjoying just being focused and
Okay.
getting closer to the fight.
In terms of like the weight cut, how's the weight cut? I guess the weight is slowly coming down now, but like what's it like with the dieting and the German food as well? Is that playing a factor in? Obviously,
The
Eastern
jar the
Europeans.
jar When I first came over, it was fucking hard to find like what you could do. See the food over here compared to
Yeah,
back home. It's fucking nuts. Like you go into any supermarket back home,
yeah,
you can get cooked chicken anywhere. Like
yeah,
cooked chicken is an essential fucking product.
yeah.
You can't get it over here. I found one place that does slices of cooked chicken, and that's it.
Slices of cooked chicken.
Cheesy, but thankfully, my coach, he found a prep meal company that I've been starting to use, and it's great. It's fucking just
Okay.
just the same as back home.
What are
So,
you eating?
uh,
What's on the menu with like
chick
diet and stuff?
chicken and some like healthy mash kind of thing. I don't know what the fucking mash is, big green
Sounds
mash, but
grim.
it's actually nice.
It actually kind that sounds grim.
It is. Well, do you know what? Every diet is grim anyway, so I'm well used to it. But like, I
Yeah,
mean, it's chicken and mash, and then it's uh some sort of meat and
yeah,
pasta or something like that.
yeah,
It's just the basic food that you're always going to have in camp
yeah,
up. But
yeah.
it's what you have to do to get the wins.
After the Mamoon fight, unfortunately, I remember I texted you a few days after, just to see what the crack was. But why Dylan? That's the main part of my question. Why do?
Well, I'm not stupid. I know how boxing works. I mean, you take a loss, you're not gonna be in a big fight the next fight. You're gonna have to work your way up again. And
Yeah,
Dylan's a good fighter and a perfect name for me. It's a man and a fellow Irishman, so I love, as you know, all Irish places are my thing. I think I've had
yeah,
six of them or something like that. So
yeah,
like I love all Irish places. So when his name was brought forward, I knew I was moving up weight. I couldn't make 140 again. Dylan's a good name. He's just after a good win against Triple O. I just thought that's a perfect fit for me.
mm,
He's obviously known in Belfast after his fight with Dawn.
yeah.
So get a win against him, look good, and then you can kind of get in the mix with a bigger name, and then
Mm.
hopefully in a few fights you can start contend with the big boys.
Any big names you're looking for?
Anyone, listen, as you know, I'd fight anyone. I love it.
Esposito?
Esposito, Boots, any of them. Fuck's sake.
Because obviously we know that you were supposed to fight Esposito for an IBO title. Is that something that you still entertain?
Yeah, I mean, I was gutted when that fucking got called off. That is probably the biggest annoyance in my career because
That was a great card though as well. That was a class card.
it was an IBO world title. It was a big fight for me. It was a fight I was definitely going to win a field, and I
Yeah,
trained hard for it,
yeah,
and I felt like when I was going to win that, I could have sat on that IBO and maybe got a big world title fight after it.
yeah,
But instead it was stripped away from me, and I never got it back. And then I had to fight Lewis Crocker next for not for the IBO title, and it
yeah.
was frustrating time for me.
Mm,
So yeah, would love that fight again. Would love to fight for the IBO world title again. I seen
mm.
that. I think an African fighter has the IBO at the minute. He beat McKinson, so I would love to fight him after.
Like the thing with you is like it's just anyone and everyone. Like you're not afraid. Like you don't back down. It's like yeah, like
No,
oh get a
I,
contract for this guy. Yeah, no, also on the contract. I'll fight this guy. Oh, I want to fight this guy. Yeah, I'll
yeah,
fight this guy.
yeah. A lot
That's
of
Tyrone.
people have these fucking routes, so I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go to this route. Just take whatever the fuck route is in front of you.
Yeah,
Just put 2 steps forward and keep walking.
yeah,
And that's my thing. I mean, it doesn't matter who you pick, as long
yeah,
as they train hard and get the
yeah.
wins.
I'm
Um,
just gonna go back to a bit about the Mamoon fight. The days leading up to the fight in the weight cut, and then to what actually happened. What was going on in your head, and how was everything to the days leading up to that fight, and eventually what happened?
I actually felt great. I felt great. I didn't think the weight cut was too bad. Um, Obviously it was a lot of weight to lose, but it gradually came down. It didn't. It wasn't like I had loads and loads to lose the last week. But
Mm,
obviously, losing that much weight does fuck your body without
yeah,
you even knowing that it's fucking up. I mean, the day of the fight, I kind of knew that my body was weak, and I like
yeah,
was hitting it, and I was going, "Fuck me, it's not the way it should be feeling."
yeah,
And but I felt great. I learned that I felt sharp. I felt the time was good. I felt fit. I felt like I was boxing well. It was just my body was a fucking shambles, and going from 82 kilo or whatever it was to 67 in 10 weeks is insane. Whereas now I started off the comp 75 and I'm only going down to 67. So it's fucking a big difference of weight
yeah.
cut. So yeah, I feel good. I feel good that I'm doing this weight. I'm building muscle in it. And I feel good.
But the fight itself, the minutes before entering that ring, and you said like your body felt just a bit, I guess, uncomfortable. Were you feeling that in the locker room as well when you're getting your hands up? You weren't feeling Tyrone, if you get me.
No, actually, it's quite the opposite. I mean, the fight before Lewis Crocker, I felt like shit. And I was like, fuck me, I don't feel like Tyrone McKenna. And then that fight there, I felt great. I felt like fuck me, I'm back.
Yeah,
I felt good on the pads. I felt sharp and I felt like this is it. The only thing that it did feel is walking out was when I was hitting myself and I was like, that doesn't feel good that I was getting hit. If I get hit the body, it's not going to go down well.
yeah,
But that's not what was going through my head really. It was just like fuck, that's felt a bit sore. But I didn't
yeah.
think anything of it until I got into the ring and I went, all right,
Mm,
my body is fucked here.
mm. The card that you're on is insanely stacked for Waterford, and fair play to Neil Power, Conlan Boxing.
It's
Ian Gockin, everyone else that has made this card possible. Jay Byrne as well.
juicy.
And
Juicy. Everyone loves all Irish places, and
yeah,
they love 50-50 fights, and that's what this card is. It's just all Irish clays,
yeah,
all Irish
yeah,
clays. It's just
yeah,
it's one that, like, look at the McCormick fight and the fucking McCarthy fight. That first fight was unbelievable,
yeah,
and they're going for the game, and
yeah. It
that'll be
starts
an
in
unbelievable.
Waterford, it ends in Waterford. You know?
It literally can't be a bad fight. It can't be a bad show. Every
Yeah,
single fight on it is entertainment.
yeah. But you're looking at the rematch, and you have a few debuts on that card as well. Like it's an insanely stack out. I think it's one of the cards of the year. But and then unfortunately, obviously, Senan Kelly versus David Ryan is no longer happening, which is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
but will that not happen, or is it going to happen? And
I don't know. I hear like what I can say now, Tyrone, on this call is that I don't know genuinely what's happening. You're snuggling up there, but you're a bit too comfortable. You're a bit cold here.
I'm like a floating head.
It's fucking, you're like a ghost. It's a spooky season, so he's getting into a spooky mood. But what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're looking at the card and you're sorry, with the thing with Senna, I don't know what's happening at the moment. Everything. I guess we'll come out with the next few days. But what we're hearing at the moment is a mix of everything. Let's say that we're hearing stuff left, right, and center.
It's annoying because that's a fight that I think would be a real tasty fight to watch.
Yeah.
I've sparred Dave Ryan. Obviously, I've sparred a lot of rounds with Shannon. So
yeah,
I had who I thought was going to win, but it would have been a good fight. Definitely.
Speaking of sparring, actually, here's the question that comes to mind. You sparred a lot of good amateurs when you were professional, the likes of Bobby Flood and all that. What's it like seeing them now out on that major amateur stage?
Yeah, I love it. Bobby Flood's a legend. I
He's an
mean,
absolute legend, isn't he? He's class.
he's a talented man as well. Like, he's fucking brilliant. I seen he just beat Israel, so what a
Yeah,
man, Bobby!
yeah,
You're a hero.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, but yeah, it's like, I mean, there's just some talented kids come through Ireland, especially Dublin area. There is a lot
yeah.
of talent going through
All
there
over
as
the
well.
country, I think. All over the country.
Yeah,
You know?
but I mean, I'm getting offers for a lot of amateurs, but I'm knocking them back because amateurs compared to pros, it's such a different sport. I
Yeah,
hate sparring
yeah,
amateurs because
mm,
they're going flat to the mat for 3 minutes
yeah,
and then fourth round their bullocks. Whereas I like to ease into it and then do 10 round spars.
yeah,
So I like I would say amateurs would get the better of most pros just because of the volume that they do. If they're good amateurs, obviously.
yeah,
But take them into 6 or 7 rounds, then it'll be a different story. But
yeah.
that's why I hate sparring amateurs because they only do 4 rounds.
But like,
Not my cup of tea.
no, because I was talking with some of the last, I can't remember who it was, we were saying like amateur and professional boxing is two completely different sports. It is like
Yeah.
you
I
know,
always say it's
yeah,
like pool and snooker. So snooker's more tactical and planning and a slow paced game. And then
yeah,
pool just you're on and you're banging shots in like fuck. And there isn't not that there isn't any planning goes into it, but it's very quick planning that you have to do. Whereas you can have a longer game, smarter game plan in games of snooker. And that's what I think boxing's exactly like.
snooker comparison's a bit mad. The snooker,
That's
it's like,
exactly like snooker and pool. That's exactly what it's like. Fast paced, slow paced, tactical, not technical.
okay, so are you gonna pick up like a darts analogy now? Like, so, oh, boxing is like fucking darts now. It's just like the world championship is the same, but you're just throwing a dart instead of throwing a punch.
No, because there's no other sport like darts.
Actually, who's your favorite darts player? Are you a darts fan?
Um, Look
Like,
Little, I don't know any darts players.
I think you'd be a great darts player. I think you'd be
Me?
class. Yeah,
Do
that's
you know
straight
who's a
right
good
hand.
dart player?
Who?
Who do you think's a good dart player?
Tommy McCarthy.
No, he's our only
Wait,
world champion.
no way, Cacace's a good. No, seriously,
He used to be on a dart team.
no way.
Yeah,
Seriously,
our
wow! I must challenge him to a game
cons,
of darts.
our con's good at everything. So
Oh no,
fuck
but
him.
like the thing
You know
with
what?
him.
What's funny? Do you know what's funny here?
Oh,
This is a true story.
oh,
He was on the darts team,
yeah,
and because he was good,
Yeah.
He had a fighter training session. He couldn't go to
Yeah.
the match, and he said,
Yeah.
"Look, Anto, you're good at darts. You have a decision to make here. It's either boxing or darts. I think you should go darts." The Cots world champion now. Imagine he took darts up.
He probably would have been the world championships anyways. Like
Yeah, that's
Belfast
true. That's
fighters,
true.
him and
That's
fucking
true.
him and fucking Dow Gurney playing. But like no, but like the thing is like that like Anthony Cacace, like I know we're going to be off subject, but he is natural at everything he does. Genuine. The
Yeah,
guy is natural.
do you know what? People should feel sorry for me growing up with him because every fucking sport he done, he was good at, and I was shit at.
Tell me actually, is there any story like mad stories you can tell us here, like of you and Anthony that like growing up, like boxing or any like cool stories you could just like you can't say any PG stories as well.
I don't know. I'm sure there's fucking loads, but
Yeah, yeah.
no, not looking to think of the top of the head.
I,
But like, I mean, we got
I guess it's
sitting couple of that.
so. I guess it's so cool. Not, but like I guess it's class to see him like go from level to level. Like everyone wrote him off against Joe Cordina. Like that was outside the Irish boxing community. Everyone wrote him off. Said he was going to get knocked out. He sparked out Joe Cordina. People say that he's
Mm.
going to get outboxed by Josh Warrington. He outboxed Josh Warrington. And now like
There needs to be a fucking movie on him. He's
Netflix documentary.
fuck, yeah.
Genuine.
There needs to be something on him. He's fucking a legend. Like a
Yeah.
fucking, he's a tough career, and he's prevailed, and he's came through,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's an inspiration to everyone.
Speaking of Netflix documentaries, you have a bit of a TV,
Oh, what?
bit of a TV thing going. Let's talk about this. What's
Let's
that like?
talk about it. So obviously Tommy's in the comedy world now, and BBC approached him and said, "Look, we're looking to do a series for a 6 part series, and we're interested in get maybe something from you. There's a few other comedians that are on the books as well going to do something." And
Yeah.
then Tommy's like, "Look, I don't do things solo. I got Tyrone McKenna. We have to do it together." And what a man he said that for. But so he came to me and he said, "Look, we're going to write a series," and we were always toying with the series anyway, trying to write it.
Mm.
And so we got a few tips on how to write script, and we wrote a boxing comedy series, just about like
The baby
sort of
oil
like
thing was hilarious. That was so
was it
funny.
good?
It
You know
was
what? You know
so
what the thing
funny.
is? It's nowhere near as funny as the actual seasons. The actual episodes are far better. But
See, in the Republic here, or in the South here, BBC Northern Ireland, they play it. It doesn't play, and I don't have a
doesn't
VPN.
it?
No,
Oh, fuck. How
so
did you watch it?
like no, I only seen the clip that was put out.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
see,
Well,
and a few of the lads have a VPN. They're sending stuff to me. I was like, don't spoil it, please. Like, I want to watch it by
yeah.
myself.
You know what? It's my well. It's got good reaction. I mean, it's going to be good because it's
Mm.
truthful. It's based on me and Tommy's fucking careers and boxing careers, and what goes wrong when you're only starting in boxing. You're trying to have a bravado with people like looking like you're loaded, and because you're boxing on TV. As soon as someone sees you boxing on TV, they're thinking you're a millionaire. So a lot of people in West Belfast are looking at the likes of the boxers and going, "Fuck, they're mental, they have money bags." When in actual fact, you go home, you can't pay for your electric, you can't pay for your fucking mortgage, you can't pay for all these bills, and you're struggling at the start of your career. And so we wrote a series about the false bravado that the boxers have, and the reality that they're skint, and the things they have to do to get by, the odd jobs they have to do. I mean, there was times in COVID, Tommy had to become a painter and start painting people's fucking fences to get by. Uh, there's times I've had to take odd jobs. There's times we've entered competitions to try and win money just to get a bit of money in the pocket to keep on boxing. So it's just like a truthful, honest story of how boxing careers
Mm.
go, and the goals that you set, and the struggle you have on the way to reaching your goal, and hopefully at the end of all the hard work you achieve your goal, and that's what the story is.
What are the jobs that you had to take up during COVID?
No, well, Tommy he had to start. Lucky enough, I had boxing during COVID. I was fighting
Okay.
O'Hara Davies and stuff, but Tommy wasn't fortunate enough, so he was doing all sorts of fucking different jobs. I was laughing my head off during it, like,
But
he
you
was
FaceTime
texting.
during training, and you're just like, oh, I'm training here, wait, and he's painting favors.
No, I'm out because it was so hard to box during COVID. So fair play to his
Yeah,
manager. Like he was going to his manager. I'm skint. I need something. I need something. His manager like, there is no fight. There's no boxing on. How do you kind of box? And
yeah.
so his manager was actually helping him out, getting them jobs on building
That's
sites. Or
nice. That's
yeah,
class.
yeah. So he
Yeah.
was ending up. His manager got him jobs in building sites or got him jobs painting people's fucking houses and stuff like that. And that's the kind of struggles we had. And I think it's funny, like you phone up your manager for a fight and he ends up getting him on the building site. So we've put that in the story and stuff like that. Just like it's yeah, it's funny.
We have a big main event tonight. Jack Hatter against Regis Prograis.
Three old foes of mine.
Two old foes of yours and two lads that you've trained with Jack Hatter, obviously, coming up to the Prograis fight. I just want your prediction. And what are your thoughts going into tonight?
I have a prediction. I
Okay.
don't know though. I like them both. I like Progress and I like fucking Jack. I get along with both of them. I get along with teams, both of their teams. But I do recall in a moment when Jack was told who he thought was going to win, McKenna or O'Hara. He
Yeah.
said O'Hara. So I feel like I can be honest here. And I believe Progress is going to win.
I remember you telling me that Prograis' power is probably one of the hardest that you've been hit as well. So
Yeah, he honestly is. Like can't explain how hard the man hits, but I like Jack. Like I'm not trying to bad him out from her being
yeah,
like I'm just I hate people sitting on the fence when they get asked questions they got. So I'm
yeah,
just going to give an honest answer. I think
yeah.
Jack gets beat by Progress. I think they're very similar to both of them. They both have
Mm,
similar stage where they like to wait
mm,
and be patient, and then if you make a
mm.
mistake, hit you hard. And that's
Yeah.
both of their fucking game plans is just waiting.
Mm,
So I think the person that's going to lose is the person that has to change their game plan and go forward because
mm,
someone's going to have to go forward. Someone's going to have
mm,
to start being the aggressive one.
mm,
And I think whoever comes out of that and starts being the aggressive
mm,
one maybe will lose because you're falling into the other person's
mm.
game plan. But I just think when I look back on the fights, I think Progress just fucking so relaxed and so good. So
Mm,
he's just that tiny bit better than Jack. I think Jack's lethal as well. Like, but
mm,
I fancy Progress.
mm. Just going back to the Moran fight, do you have any previous history with Moran? Have you ever talked to him in person? Has there anything ever been exchanged, any words, even on social media, on Instagram messages, WhatsApps?
Never. I don't think I've ever watched. I did. I watched one. I watched him v Marky. I had never watched Dylan before and or after it. That's the one fight I watched. That's the only way I really know. I know that he sparred Conor McGregor and stuff like that, but I've never really took notice of him. He's always been a weight above me, so he's never really been on my radar or anything. Um, and like yeah, so he's just never. I've always talked to him. He's always been a nice guy. If I see him, I would talk to him, and he's always been a nice person to me. So I can't even say a bad thing about him. I mean, even the interviews he's given me, the news and other newspapers, he's saying nice stuff about me. So
Mm,
I can't come on and start being a dick
mm.
telling your cunt,
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like I mean, the man's been nice with me. I mean, it
Mm,
may change on fight week. I may be a bit angry on fight week. He may be a bit angry on fight. We're cutting weight, and we may truly head each other. I don't know yet, but at the minute, I'm just training hard. He's just training hard, and we're letting the show do the selling. I mean, me v Dylan Moran in Waterford's a fucking unbelievable fight.
yeah, it is.
Waterford star. It's starved of good fights, of big builds, and I think this is the biggest fight that's been in Waterford in a long time.
Yeah,
Um, and then you've got fucking all Irish classes underneath. So I mean, it doesn't even need beef to build up this fight. I mean, it's the fight's going to speak for itself.
yeah. So it'd be nice shake of hands and an embrace maybe on Tuesday in the factory in Waterford.
Well, that's not getting ahead of ourselves. We don't know
Yeah.
what's going to happen next week.
Fucking just a Celtic
see when
kiss.
I see when I'm thinking about stuff, going to press conference stuff, I always think, I'm going to chill back. I'm not going to say nothing. But
That's never you.
I
You probably
I
say
do
this.
know
Yeah.
as an ADHD fellow man,
Oh no.
I can't take criticism. I can't have a short fuse.
Yeah.
I don't like people talking shit about me. I always
Yeah.
think like people are making content of me and belittling me. So
Yeah.
when that does happen, or
It's
and I
facts,
don't mean
man.
it, I just flip. So
Yeah,
I can never actually tell you what way I'm going to act next week
yeah,
because if someone says the wrong thing, I'm hitting the roof.
yeah. And then that's gonna be a good cup of trust.
Yeah, but it's not even my fault. It's literally
you
ADHD.
getting angry equals views. So, but
Yeah,
no, listen.
exactly.
Yeah, but no, listen. It is what it is. But like, it's great even with the build up. Like, is that Jesus? No, that's not. I thought there was a picture of Jesus above you. Like, I thought the Lord was the immaculate Lord himself has bestowed himself upon Germany.
Look at my beard. My beard's looking impressive nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the haircut, man, is looking nice. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go get the fight week haircut? Go. I think it's got
Okay.
a bit of skint on top. Get a small bit off the top, and then shave the sides, and then shave the back, and you'll be fine. And then get
Right.
like a more like warrior bear cut, and just like
No,
get
no.
that way like
I'm going to
trimmed
go
down.
this for camp. I'm going to see what it looks like at the end, but
Oh, okay.
I'm probably just going to go to a mustache. I
Yeah,
mean, stick to the regular
yeah,
mustache movement,
yeah,
McKenna, a Mexican warrior kind of vibe going.
yeah.
I'm out for blood. I'm out for war. I'm out for pain.
As it's one more thing, I say it's kind of I say you miss Belfast. I say you really do miss Belfast and miss
No,
your
I'm.
kids and your family and your dog and
Oh, yeah,
you know.
fucking right. I hate it. I hate being away. Like I loved, like, see when I said I'm leaving the Pete and I'm going
Yeah,
to be staying up in Belfast. I was buzzing. I was like, yes, I'm going to stay in Belfast. I'm going to see my kids. I'm going to see my dog. I'm going to be with my
you can
wife
take your
and
kids to school. You can go back to a bit of
you can
training
do
and pick
everything.
them
And
up.
then and all you're
You
doing is going up to training, and then you're coming home. But then
yeah,
I just really, and Pete always said it. To be fair, Tyrone, you've always needed to be away to train properly, and he's right.
yeah,
Um, I do. Yeah, like I thought I would love it, and I didn't. I hated it, and I was like. My missus was even saying to me, saying, like, you need to step it up or you're going to end up fucking getting beaten. I was like, you know what? She's right.
when
And I
she's
just,
saying that,
like,
when a woman is saying that, it's time to change.
yeah, but
Listen,
she's a big supporter of mine, so she
that's
always wants
great to
to
hear.
be best. And, and it's like, being away is the best thing for me. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
away. I'm just fully focused and immersed in
yeah.
boxing and I'm dad and I'm training and training 3 times a day and I'm just
Mm,
fully focused. So
mm.
the right move was made.
One last question. Three singular words that we can expect. I ask every fight
Yeah,
is three.
yeah.
Right. Three singular words we can expect from three singular words we can expect from you on Saturday, the 7th of December in Waterford. So explosive, exciting, those kind of words. Wait, I need good words here, Tyrone. We need to step the game up. We need you to lock in here.
3 words.
Yeah, yeah, three singular words.
Quick
Okay.
KO.
Quick KO.
Dylan Moran on the floor. That's 5 words in the last one, but fuck it.
Right.
Nah, I'm joking. Do you know what? Expect a bloodbath. I am going out for
Expect a
one
war.
thing. Bloodbath and
Okay.
war. Like I'm
Okay.
literally just going out for entertainment. Full on entertainment.
Okay.
I am going to center ring. I'm not moving, not taking a back or step. I'm ripping his head
Yeah.
off. So
Yeah.
that's what's happening. I've trained my bodies off. I'm away from my family, away from my kids. I'm away from everything. I've locked myself up. I've had two. I'm coming off 2 losses, so I need to prove a lot coming in this fight.
Mm.
I need to show that Tyrone isn't slipping. Tyrone isn't going nowhere. Tyrone is still the man, and it's this is a fight where I have to prove the point.
Mm. Tyrone, on that note, thank you so much as always talking to us. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your camp, enjoy Germany while you have it, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Legend. See
No
you
problem.
later.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Right, I'll see you on Tuesday. Bosh!
Yeah.